Alright my friends, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're looking at some Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Now we are on the Nacon 5 Revolution Pro. And the reason I'm making this video is because in my review I said that you could adjust the overall, the steering in there. So I wanted to show you guys that. Let's go on over here to the options menu. We're going to go into controls. Now, I didn't realize this, but my wheel is hooked up, guys. My wheel is, my Fanatec DD Pro is actually hooked up right now. That is the only way to be able to adjust your maximum wheel rotation. So if we take this down to what the game is normally set at, which is 370, and then we get back into the game, see how like we're just barely turning this bad boy, and we've got, once you start driving, see how freaking finicky this feels. But if you go back in there to options, controls, and then you take this bad boy all the way up to good 900 for your controller, and you get back out, and then you get in. You've got a lot better. Now if we stop, and now watch, now I've got it held straight up, and then you turn. Now it's still going to feel a little finicky because obviously we got it set on, you know, you got to come all the freaking way down here, my friends. Now the only way you're going to be able to change the steering thing is you're not going to be able to, like, once the wheel's hooked up, that's the only way you're going to be able to change your gosh dang it, your wheel rotation is if your wheel is on there. If you turn off the wheel, you no longer have access to that. But now we're set at 900, so we've got a lot better steering rotation on this. Whew. Still can't drive in the rain. I need some water tires. So I mean, like, your sensitivity is still high. The only way you can adjust the sensitivity is without the wheel plugged in, because now it's going to recognize that. Like, I think Kiloton really does need to allow you to adjust your steering rotation for your controller without the wheel being hooked on there, because it will make it easier. I didn't even realize that until I went to make this video and I turned my wheel off, and then I was like, what the freak, where's that setting at? And then I hooked the wheel back up, and then it's like, oh yeah, there it is. But once you have that, like, you can set your steering up to where, and I can even still, I think, yeah, it takes a second, but then once you got your wheel back on, see how, like, now the wheel doesn't even match? Which is crazy. But you can get right back on the steering with the controller. And then you can drive without, like, the wheel. So that's kind of crazy. Kiloton needs to fix this so that you can adjust your wheel rotation with the controller too, so that you can steer better. So I just wanted to clarify that out of the review, because I'm not gonna like redo my review for that one little part, because I'm uploading that right now. But if anybody has any questions, the only way you're going to be able to adjust that is if you have a wheel plugged into it. That's the only way you're going to be able to adjust the steering rotation, because it's automatically set at 370 when they probably should just have that set to 900, because that does affect the overall steering on your controller as well. See how it's a lot more consistent here. You've got, let me stop all the way. Turn it all the way to the side, and it's, see, I wish I was gonna move that light, but I'm just pushing up, straight up, and then rotating from left to right for the steering. So that there's how you steer these cars on this game. So if that's something that you guys are struggling with on the Kiloton games, there's how you fix it, and there's how you get a smoother steering experience on this game and on any Kiloton game. Actually, you could use this method with basically any racing game. There's going to be very important to learn how to do this when they bring bikes to this game. So keep that in mind, guys, that like steering on these games is really like rotational. I mean, you can flick it, obviously. You can flick it, and you could probably do all right on this by just flicking, but I feel like this here is just going to make you a lot smoother overall. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Hopefully Kiloton will make it so you can adjust that wheel rotation without having a wheel on there. So all right, my friends, if you guys like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.